Aaron Hernandez fought, served as a lookout, received a neck tattoo and stole an inmate's calling card shortly after his arrival in the maximum security Massachusetts prison in April 2015. The disciplinary records obtained by USA Today Sports from the Sousa Correctional Center, the same facility where he was found hanged last month, show 25 alleged violations over an 8-day span in May 2015, shortly after he was convicted of murdering Odin Lloyd. "You ain't got expletive on me, expletive," Hernandez told corrections officer after his first prison fight. "You just making up expletive." Hernandez was checked out by medical personnel and put in restrictive confinement when he continued his verbal barrage. "This place ain't expletive to me," Hernandez said. "I'll run this place and keep running, expletive. Prison ain't it, expletive to me." Hernandez had a total of 78 disciplinary offenses spread across 12 incidents during his nearly 2 years at the Sousa Correctional Center, the majority of which took place during his first 3 months at the facility in Shirley, Mass. "When people first enter custody, they need to make their bones," Larry Levine, the founder of Wall Street Prison Consultants who served 10 years in a federal prison, told USA Today Sports. "They need to create a reputation that will carry them through their time in custody." Hernandez was probably being tested by the other inmate. By becoming a management and disciplinary problem, he showed that he was willing to stand up to staff and the inmate population, potentially anyone who got in his way. At the disciplinary hearings that followed, Hernandez either pled guilty or was found guilty by a hearing officer of 14 charges. None of the incidents was forwarded to prosecutors. Hernandez fought 3 times, according to the prison records. Levine, however, said the fact Hernandez served as a lookout early in his stint was just as noteworthy. "No one in any prison respects a rat," Levine said. By acting as a lookout, he was tested to see if he could keep his mouth shut and be trusted. One of the more serious altercations came in August 2015 after a new inmate attempted to shake Hernandez's hand. Hernandez struck, name redacted, with a closed fist to the face and both men engaged, in a physical altercation, a corrections officer wrote in the report of the incident. The combatants ignored several direct orders to cease their actions and chemical agent was utilized to separate the inmates. Both Hernandez and the other inmate were put in segregation afterward. Hernandez closed out 2015 with his 9th incident that year, possession of a weapon that was discovered in a search of his cell on December 3. Corrections officers found a nearly 6-inch piece of metal that had been sharpened into a knife. The weapon had a cloth handle and tether so it could be attached to the wrist. He received 15 days in solitary confinement, the maximum allowed under state guidelines, and he lost access to the facility's canteen, the prison equivalent to a general store, for 90 days. Hernandez had only 3 other incidents during his stay at the prison, a stretch broken up by his trial on double murder charges. After he was acquitted at that trial in April, he returned to the Sousa Correctional Center where he resumed serving his life sentence for the 2013 murder of Lloyd. There were no documented infractions since October 2016 when Hernandez was found to have locked himself in the cell with another inmate, something not permitted under prison guidelines because it disrupts the normal operation of the facility. The last time corrections officers responded to his cell was in the early hours of April 19 as he was found hanged with a bed sheet. His death at age 27 was ruled a suicide days later.